Alrighty, my little goats. We got some mail time for today. Some mail call, even. I got 2 packages to talk about from 2 Whatnot sellers. Some great people. So let's get into it. Again, if you're not on Whatnot, please go out to my profile. There's a link in there that will get you on platform, get you free $15 to get started. Come hang out. Amazing community. And I've still got awesome things coming in for the holidays. So let's get into it. I'm going to have to move this camera around a few times, so let's get started. So first up, let's get this spinner going because I think you're going to want to see these. A good friend of mine, Kailabs, he, because it's 3D print, depending on where, does 3D prints of a variety of things. Well, he likes to 3D print minifigures. And if you know, you know. This is from this year's Advent calendar. Guys, outstanding work from Kailabs. So I'm going to let that spin for a second, and then we'll go on to the second piece that I got from him. And I got a bigger piece that I will show on stories, but it's too big to get on camera. So that's coming too. And what is Christmas without the Grinch? He does amazing 3D prints. I have so many, and I have more coming. I just bought a couple more last night. So seriously outstanding work, Kai. You are outstanding. So we've got that. And I picked up some of these ornaments too. I'm going to use on the tree probably next year or around the house. But they're simple. You put a little tile or a plate in there with a heel saver, and they're like a little star. I got several different colors of these. I'll kind of hold it up so you guys can see. But it's a little star. You could hang these on any wall. You could do all kinds of different things with them. So I got that. And then I got something to really help the selling stuff. It's a heel saver plate, but it's got a place for a helmet. So he did these up as well, and I bought a bunch of these because it's a lot easier, anything with a helmet, to be able to show, which is kind of how we're going to segue to the next order that I got in from Leosartifacts. I had a couple outstanding orders that I got here, so let's kind of talk about, segue to that, and use one of Kai's stands to show the next figure. So he did a Holiday Vader this year with a printed helmet, and I ended up putting both capes on because I wanted him to look like Santa. But I'll let it kind of spin so you guys can see how good it looks. You got the cape with you have arm print, you have helmet print of the snow, a printed bag, and I put both capes on him like this so it kind of looks like Santa. I thought it looked really cool, and it shows how good those heel savers from Kai are. So the fig came from Leosartifacts. The fig stands came from Kailabs. So I picked up a bunch of those. So that, and then I picked up this from Leo as well in one of his streams. This is the Holiday Night torso. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to build from this, but the print was so good that I just had to. I've got a couple ideas of things for the Winter Village to kind of hide different factions and different types of things in. So I picked that up as well. Thank you, my friend. And then I'm going to have to probably move the camera and stop this. And maybe even move this out of the way, because what's coming next are some figs that we had for one of the Brickline Express events and whatnot a while back, and a wall I got from Brick Love. But I finally, let me kind of move the camera here, I got cases. So Leo does great cases, so I picked up this case for that. That's the Merry Christmas Toilets Full. And then his friend here, Clark, I picked up a case for Clark. So the wall and figure from Brick Lab, the case is from Leo. So I finally was able to get these out of just kind of hanging in storage and being shown on a shelf in their cases to an actual case and display for the holidays. So I wanted to show that off. It was too good not to. That was absolutely amazing. And then I've been working on kind of a idea. And I'm going to see how the camera works with this, if I can get the stand to behave, of Day of the Dead pirate ship. So I did a custom order with Leo, and I picked these awesome fabric pieces up. So what is a pirate ship without sails? So I'm going to show these off and probably have to move the camera back so you guys can see these. I got 3 different sizes. We did this based upon the sale set for the Queen Anne's. So we went with the big ones, the little ones, and then the little bits, like the back pieces. So I picked up those sales from him. I will probably start working on that ship in the coming days, but outstanding work. These are all cut in-house. These are all engraved in-house. Just amazing design. These are really going to bring the ship together. So stick around on Instagram and on YouTube and on TikTok. As I build that ship, I'm going to be sharing it on here on all platforms, but outstanding. I had to have custom sales, so it took a while for us to kind of dial them in, make sure we had the right colors and patterns and things, but outstanding work, and I cannot wait to put these to use. So as always, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. You guys are outstanding, and at this time of year and every day, be kind to each other. Every day is a chance to find a silver lining in the day. And I'm going to leave you with, don't be a Grinch. Love you all. See you later, little goats. Bye-bye.